This is the 18 WJTS News. I'm Prisma Lopez-Marin. Thank you for joining us. Officials with the Du Bois County Emergency Management Agency say that due to an upgrade to the county's siren system, they will be testing sirens around the county tomorrow at 6 p.m. instead of their normal day of Saturday, May 1st, to ensure that the upgrade does indeed work properly. Residents around the county are asked to please note that this is only a test and does not affect the city of Jasper, who will test their emergency siren and notification system on Saturday. Once again, officials with the Du Bois County Emergency Management Agency say that due to an upgrade to the county's siren system, they will be testing sirens around the county tomorrow at 6 p.m. instead of their normal day of May 1st on Saturday to ensure that the upgrade does indeed work properly. Residents around the county are asked to please note that this is only a test and does not affect the city of Jasper, who will test their emergency system and notification system on Saturday. If you have any questions about the test, please contact Du Bois County Emergency Management Agency Director Tammy Humbert at 812-482-2202. Sergeant First Class Robert Barth, a U.S. Army recruiter based in Evansville, says it's an amazing decision one would have to make, as he shares that he reached his rank through E1 through E4 private training through the specialist position accomplished within the first 2 years, and then college and military education is needed in order to accomplish the rank he has as sergeant. The 39-year-old, who was born and raised in Las Vegas, Nevada, and has been stationed in the Evansville Recruiting Center since February of 2015 with over 20 years invested in his Army career, elaborates on the significance of what training provides for the future soldiers in his or her daily life before moving forward to basic training after graduation.
Well, some of the kids that we get are not they don't already do physical fitness on their own. So this training that we give them here locally on every week changes their attitude. They get the camaraderie and the teamwork between all the different future soldiers. So, I think that it makes them a good aspiration, and people see that their demeanor and their discipline changes as they progress through the system waiting to ship out to basic training.
Sergeant Barth and other recruiters drive up from Evansville to Jasper to lead physical training every Wednesday afternoon for the Du Bois County recruits. At a physical training session last night, those taking part including 18-year-old Adam Niehaus and 17-year-old Kayla Kippenbrock, both from Southridge High School, 19-year-old Claire Shirley, who is a current graduate from Southridge, 17-year-old Blake Lindenbach from Jasper High School, and 17-year-old Christopher Colson, who recently graduated from the Hoosier Youth Challenge Academy. Currently, there are 10 Du Bois County future soldiers and a pool of 30 in any given time from southern Indiana, overseen by the Evansville office. Future soldiers Claire Shirley can foresee continuing her education in the Army, and once she retires from the military, she aims to become an agriculture teacher locally. During her high school years, she served as a Future Farms of America officer for 2 years. Shirley states one of the reasons for enlisting to the Army.
I enlisted because the recruiters came to school one day, and I went up to talk to them, and one of them basically told me they didn't think I could make it in the Army. And that kind of made me a bit mad, and I like to prove people wrong, so I proved them wrong and enlisted.
Future soldier Shirley says that jobs in the Army are called MOS, and her current MOS is with the military police. Being in the Army wasn't always her aspiration, but the dedication grew on her, and it became part of what she strives to accomplish. Private Christopher Colson shares that his family was supportive when he announced he wanted to enlist to the military, and that his family could see how enlisting in the Army could guide him to be a better version of himself, and they're very supportive of that. Private Colson elaborates on the impact of being a future soldier from the Du Bois County and what that symbolizes.
Being from Du Bois, since we're such a small county, it means a lot since I grew up in Du Bois and had the support, and I know that in this county I'll have the support on my way all the way throughout my military career.
Since he was younger, Private Colson always stated that being in the Army has been something he has always wanted to do. He plans to continue his education by achieving 2 bachelor's degrees, one in communication and the other in criminology. Colson ships to basic training on May 17th and then goes to Fort Benning, Georgia for 14 weeks. His contract is for 3 years, but he plans to stay until he retires within 20 years. Officials with the Jasper Police Department are asking for the public's assistance in obtaining information about an act of vandalism that took place at the Fairview Cemetery sometime during the overnight hours of Tuesday evening and Wednesday morning. Police say a mausoleum faceplate was damaged at the cemetery. Authorities ask that anyone who may have seen any suspicious activity that they locate at the location, please contact the Jasper Police Department at 812-482-2255 or the anonymous tip line at 812-481-COPS. The DuBois County Museum was recently honored by the Indiana Bicentennial Commission when it named the upcoming exhibit, A Bicentennial Remembrance, the Story of German Immigration to the DuBois County, a Bicentennial Legacy Project. By naming this exhibit as a legacy project, the Indiana Bicentennial Commission is endorsing projects that highlight the best of Indiana. This Sunday, May 1st, the museum will host the opening of the Bicentennial Legacy exhibit. The museum will be open for its normal hours from 1 till 4 p.m. Museum members holding a 2016 membership will be given a special sneak peek of the opening of this exhibit this Saturday, April 30th, beginning at 6 p.m. This legacy project turns this spotlight on DuBois County in its large population of German immigrants and its strong German heritage. The DuBois County Museum plans to showcase its gallery on German immigration, exhibits which include the long trip, Germans come flying like snowflakes, a scene from the early days, County Tecklenburg, and the flourishing religion, faith, and service. Stay tuned, weather and sports still to come on 18 WJTS News.